37. What? I'm 37, I'm not old.
Hello, viewing several. Here we are again. And for the first time in a long time, at least it feels like, we are back to...
It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. We gotta get swifty.
I mean, I came to appreciate... love, really, if we're honest, Taylor through this channel. So, when I realised that this was being released this week, I was very excited, really wanted to get into it as soon as possible, but, you know, life, work, etc. always means I can never catch things the day of. So I'm coming to this, at this point, probably a day or two late, as far as what it was released, but I hope that doesn't matter too much. I just want to get into it now. So the full uncut, all the babbling, all of this, that whole business will be available on the old Patreon. While we're here, let's give a little shout out to these folks who have kindly signed up and, you know, pledged actual money to me every month to check out the full album reactions and what have you that are on there. Just so you know, the kind of stuff you can find on there is and this and this. So if you want to see a full, you know, uncut, complete reaction to those albums, please do go and check that out. But anyway, it's a miserable day today. Storm Amy is causing havoc outside. I've just heard my eldest shouting about how part of our fence in the garden has been buffeted and broken by the wind. So that's fun. So yeah, perfect opportunity to catch a new album from Taylor, which I have to imagine, though I don't want to speculate too much ahead of time, will be a lot more happy, upbeat, just, I don't know, have a different vibe to it given her current personal circumstances, and just to see how much it diverts from what we heard with this one. Anyway, enough rambling, enough waffling, etc. Let's just get to it. The Life of a Showgirl from Taylor Swift. Ooh, back a bit. Ooh, I love that little call and response. That was really nice. The chain, that. Yeah, I like it. Very, very positive, very upbeat. I mean, referencing, you know, the Fate of Ophelia, the tragedy of unrequited love and loneliness and depression, and also with the imagery of the album cover, you know, the water, etc. But saying that this, let's assume that she's talking about her significant other here, the idea that, you know, she's been saved from that fate because of their love and because of their future. Yeah, very upbeat, and I like the quite minimalistic production. You've got a really nice sort of synthy feel, quite a, not complicated beats really, nothing crazy happening, but it's just nice. It's very just soft and easy, and as always, really like the imagery that we get in her lyrics, as always. She's really great at that.
All that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers, now I can see it all.
I love that. See it all.
You took me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No
Lovely,
longer drowning
lovely
and
layering.
deceived. All because you came for me.
That was nice. Very disco-esque, you know, just the tone. Like, you can't help but move to it. Feels melancholic, but it's still hopeful. It's just a nice combination. Ooh. Sorry, back. I want to hear that note again. Yes, lovely start. Really like the tone. Really like like I said, that sort of disco-esque beat and the general sort of vibe. Not, again, the production not crazy, but the beat and the synth and everything just giving it a really nice rhythm and a nice tone. Vocally, we weren't one note. We had some really interesting little phrasing, and I really liked the moments where she opened up, and really catchy melody as well, especially when we got to the chorus. Really strong opener. I feel like this is going to be a positive, upbeat, sort of fresh feel to it. I mean, there may be a few more melancholic tracks. I don't want to prejudge too much, but this is a nice opener. This is a nice feeling that I'm getting right off the bat.
Elizabeth Taylor. Do you think it's forever?
Yeah, like that. Love the layering. Love the effect.
That view of Portofino was on my mind when you called me at the Plaza Atene. Ooh, oftentimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me. All the right guys promised they'd stay under bright lights. They withered away, but you blew.
Ooh, good lyric.
Portofino was on my mind. I think I cried my eyes violet. Elizabeth Taylor, tell me for real, do you think it's forever? Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have be my and why when Hollywood hates me. Only as hot as your last hit, baby. Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have you.
Ooh, love that switch up into the chorus. Ooh, the way that we shifted tonally and the beat came in. Great lyrics as well. I know that the lyrics aren't going to disappoint because she is really great at painting some amazing pictures and has some really fun, interesting imagery and like couplets that she uses. And yeah, I love the tone and the imagery, and I love the vibe of it. Yeah, especially when we came into the chorus. I love that shift.
Hey, what could you possibly get for the girl who has everything and nothing all at once?
Oh, again, great
I would
lyrics.
trade the Cartier for someone to trust. We hit the best booth.
Oh, I need that again. Like that. I'd trade the Cartier for someone I could trust. Just kidding. Like, let's not be too... That's fun. Because, yeah, maybe you would trade off all that you've achieved for the sake of having somebody in your life you love and you trust. But at the same time, let's not be too silly. Cartier's nice, I imagine. I've never owned one.
I would trade the Cartier for someone to trust. We hit the best booth at Musso and Frank's. They say I'm bad news, I just say thanks. And you,
Oh, yes, see the attitude and the...
like you're hypnotized, and I think you know why. And I can't have fun if I can't have be my and
everything about this chorus is great.
only as hot as your last hit, baby. Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have
Ooh, strings too.
it's forever. Diamonds and lovers are forever. Don't you ever end up anything but mine. I cry my eyes wide.
I'm in love with this chorus so much.
Tell me for real, do you think it's forever? Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have be my and why when Hollywood hates me. Only as hot as your last hit, baby. Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have diamonds and Elizabeth Taylor. Don't you ever end up anything but mine.
That was delicious. I absolutely adored that chorus. And the beat, the inflection with the piano when we got into the chorus itself. And again, the lyrics, the tone, the attitude to it. Great. It's got a great mixture that you've had with lots of other great tracks from previous albums. Ones where there's like a mixture of, there's irony, there's just a dash of bitterness, but mostly just being like, yeah, I understand this game, I understand this world that I'm in, and my role in it, or the role that people have put me in, but ultimately, saying, you know, calling me a monster, and I say thanks. You know, just the attitude, the vibe, the tone. It's just very apparent. Yeah, great. There's really strong openings with these two tracks.
I had a bad habit of missing lovers past. My brother used to call it eating out of the trash. It's never gonna last. I thought my house was haunted. I used to live with ghosts and all the perfect couples said when you know, and when you don't, you don't.
Again, really love the lyrics. Like they're saying, you know, the imagery of a house being haunted because of the memories and the feelings about past relationships, and also referencing the idea of, you know, eating out of the trash, just going back to what you already threw away to try and get something out of it. Yeah, as always, love the lyrics, love the imagery that she conjures up with that.
And all of the foes and all of the friends have seen it before, they'll see it again.
Yes,
Life
God,
is a
these are such
song, it
satisfying
ends when
lyrics.
it ends. I was wrong, but my mama told me it's alright. You were dancing through the lightning strikes, sleepless in the onyx night. But now the sky is opalite. Oh my Lord, never
Oh, again,
made no one like you.
there's a breeziness and a brightness to this.
Had to make your own sunshine, but it's alright. You were dancing through the lightning strikes.
Again, the production is so fun. The bass, the guitar, and a very simple beat, but it's really rich and bright.
This is just a temporary speed bump, but failure brings you freedom, and I can bring you love.
Yeah. That's nice, that's nice.
Don't you sweat it, baby, it's alright. You were dancing through the lightning strikes.
Just so bright, so breezy, so uplifting. Love it.
You had to make your own sunshine, and now the sky is opalite.
God, the positivity and the sort of vibrancy that we're getting from all of these tracks, even with Elizabeth Taylor having a sort of a more melancholic sort of edge to it, it still has that upbeat feel, and we have it here too. Just the production choices and with her vocals, every mode that her vocal is in, it just feels very light and airy and just nice. It's a lovely sound. There's not a sense of foreboding or there's nothing weighing it down. It just feels like I feel like I'm being lifted up, and all the little inflections and the little choices, like, really enjoyed that. Forgive me. Fascinated to see if we have this consistency of tone. Maybe we'll take a diversion here or there, but this just feels very happy.
When I found you, you were young, we were lost in the cold. Pulled up to you in the jack, turned your rags into gold. I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. This love is
Oh,
pure
fuck
profit.
me sideways. What a great lyric. I'm sorry, but just such an outlandish sort of brazened. That was, I mean, you know, I'll be your father figure. I'll drink the brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. Just that's brilliant. I really enjoyed that lyric just because it was just so unexpected.
I protect the family, leave it with me. I pay the check before it kisses the mahogany grain. Said they wanna
Love
see
these
you
lyrics.
rise, they don't want you to reign. I saw a change in you, my dear boy. They don't make loyalty like they used to. I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor. this devil, turns out my dick's bigger. You wanna fight, you found it. I got the place surrounded. You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. Who's portraits on the mantle?
I want that again. I want that
You know
again.
you're drowning. Whose portraits on the mantle? Who covered up your
That shift now.
Mistake my kindness for weakness and find your car.
We still have an airiness and a brightness, despite the subject matter of the song.
You pulled the wrong trigger. I protect the family, leaving on me. You know, you remind me of a younger me. I saw potential.
Ooh, and full circle from the beginning. Great. I love it when there's just fun, interesting, quirky kind of storytelling in the songs. That was very. We knew the story that was being told is very clear. Yeah, just I loved. Yeah, I just really enjoyed that storytelling and that imagery that was being evoked through the lyrics, and as always, the shifts in tone between like the verse vocally and in terms of the sound between the verse and the chorus wasn't too crazy, but it was enough of a shift to make it interesting, make it like we weren't just listening to the same melody and general vibe throughout. I'm having a really good time so far.
Everybody's so punk on the internet. Everyone's unbothered till they're not. Every joke's just trolling and memes. Sad as it seems, apathy is hot. Everybody's cut.
Oh God, these lyrics.
Every single hot take is cold as ice. When you found me, I said I was busy. That was a lie.
Here we go. This is the moment where we get a more, let's just call it sad, this melancholic, whatever sound, where great lyrics again, just laying it out in terms of her experience with just celebrity and with the world and the way it views her, treats her, and just how social media and all that shit is in general.
Pretty soon I learned cautious discretion. When your first crush crushes something kind. When I said I don't believe in marriage, that was a lie.
Oh God, I love her lyrics.
Every eldest daughter was the first lamb to the slaughter. So we all dressed up as wolves and we looked fire.
God.
The things I said were dumb, 'cause I thought that I'd never find that.
Oh.
Beautiful life that shimmers that innocent light back, like when we were young. 'Cause I'm not a bad bitch. This isn't savage.
Oh God, the tone, I can't get over the. We've got, I mean, this is the saddest song so far, but it is still very hopeful, and yeah. Again, she paints such a picture with the lyrics and with the whole tone and vibe of it that, like I say, it is definitely the saddest song so far, the most melancholic and the most sort of, at the beginning at least, it feels pessimistic because it just draws on those memories and those ideas of, you know, having your hopes dashed by just life in general, but particularly in the context of her life and her fame and all the things that surround it, but also the hopeful message to presumably her partner of, in spite of all this, in spite of all of this stuff, society in general, the celebrity and fame thing, and I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to let all of the things that have affected me in the past and that still probably plague me today, I'm not going to let that stop me from making this work. I'm not going to break this vow. I'm going to persevere and stick with this and make this work for us. Ooh. Yep, that's nice.
Glistening grass from September rain, grey overpass full of neon names. You drive 85.
Ooh, that's a nice little one.
Gallatin Road and the lakeside beach, watching the game from your brother's Jeep. And it was not convenient, no, but your girlfriend was away. Should've kissed you anyway.
Oh God, any story she tells, no matter whether it's literally lifted from her own life experience, whether it's the way it feels like father figure was, it doesn't matter. Whatever story she tells, it's always beautifully expressed. It's always really clear communication through the lyrics, and I really love the musicality of this one too. I love that doo-doo with the bass and the beats, the whole tone of it. It's similar to the other ones. It just feels very light, really just airy, and just lovely sound.
Don't make it awkward in second period. Might piss your ex off. Lately we've been good. Staying friends is safe. Doesn't mean you should.
Ooh, yeah, this is so high school.
Don't make it awkward in second period. When I left school, I lost track of you. Abigail called me with the bad news. Goodbye. And we'll never know why. It was not an invitation,
That's
but I
sad.
flew home anyway, with so much left to say. It was not convenient, no, but I whispered at the grave. Should've kissed you anyway.
Ooh.
And it was not.
Oh, hang on. Ooh, God. It's like a plot line from, I'm sorry, I don't have any more recent equivalents, the OC or whatever, Dawson's Creek. This is just a teen melodrama playing out. But ooh, that hurt a bit. I'm not gonna lie, that hurt.
It was not. My advice is always ruin the friendship. Better than regret it for all time. Should've kissed you anyway. Should've kissed you
Jesus.
anyway. Should've kissed you anyway.
That was rude. I'm sorry to be enjoying the drama of it and the storytelling, and again loving the musicality, the production, and then just hitting me with that third act twist, and again having a similar feel with like it was with Eldest Daughter, really, with such a sad concept and a sad story, but hopeful at the same time, because making that comment of the idea of, yeah, if the question is in your mind of whether or not it's worth ruining a friendship to confess how you feel to somebody, better to answer the question than to leave it hanging, rather than just have that hanging over your head and just leaving you always wondering. Better to just bite the bullet, take the chance, just see, because the result may be the same, but at least you know where you stand. That tragic bit there in the third act, and the whole, I was shocked, I'll be honest. I feel silly almost for saying that, but it's true. I felt a bit like, oh no, don't let it end like that. The same as if I was watching, a melodrama that had that kind of a plot development. It leaves you a bit, no, that's not what we wanted.
I heard you call me boring Barbie when the coke's got you brave. High-fived my ex and then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote me a song saying it makes you sick to see my face. Some people might be offended. It's actually romantic. I really got
This is an interesting tone. I like.
No man has ever loved me like you do.
Ooh, I love the that tone of the guitar. Gorgeous. Really like the message here and the story being told. The idea of somebody who is shitty towards her, and is very overt about how much they're glad when a relationship fails, or that just life sucks for her, or something bad's happening, and her sarcastically or genuinely, either way, it doesn't really matter. It's just like the tone of it, whichever way she means it, of being like, oh, that's so sweet that you care that much.
Hadn't thought of you in a long time, but you keep sending me funny valentines. And I know you think it comes off vicious, but it's precious, adorable, like a toy chihuahua
Yeah.
That's how much it hurts. How many times has your boyfriend said, why are we always talking about? It's actually sweet.
Oh, yes. God, these lyrics are
All
good.
the time you've spent on me. You think I'm tacky, baby? Stop talking dirty to me. It's
Oh, God, this is so fun. I love
feels like you're flirting with me. I mind my business, God's my witness that I don't provoke it. But it's kinda making me wait. 'Cause it's
Ooh,
actually
Jesus.
sweet. All the time you've spent
Oh
on
my God, is this already my favourite
me.
track?
Lovely. All the effort you put in. No man has ever loved me like
Ooh.
you. Actually, you're a man.
Ooh, I want to hear that again. I love that. Let's hear the effect again.
No man has ever loved me like you. Actually, you're a man.
That distorted, scratchy effect of the vocal, the background vocal. Ooh. Ooh, I think that might be my favourite track. Oh God, short as well by Taylor standards. I almost wish we had a little tiny bit more, but actually, it got the job done in the time frame. So yeah, that's clearly I still think it could go either way. It could be literally just her making a joke out of or poking fun at the girl who is giving her shit all the time and is obsessed in a way that, you know, you could tease them about by going, haven't you got anything better to do? How in love with me are you? Or maybe it is like a really weird, toxic thing of, you know, literally saying, you know, no man has ever been this way towards me or treated me like this. So it could be interpreted either way. I think it's more likely the former. Like she's more likely probably that she's sort of digging at and sort of poking fun at the cute chihuahua that keeps barking at her and, you know, giving her shit all the time. Oh, just the whole vibe and tone of it. Oh, so sassy. And I mean, either way, whichever way you interpret it, I mean, serving a bit, just yes, all right, Taylor, I love that. I love when you get that side of her where she's being really biting and very not pulling any punches and being really harsh or mean-spirited or sarcastic. It's a good look on her. I enjoy it.
They want that yacht life under chopper blades. They want those bright lights and Balenci shades and a fat ass with a baby face. They want it all. They want that
God.
complex female character. They want that critical smash palm d'or. And I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and they do. Wow, got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. Bust up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you.
Brilliant storytelling, great lyrics, talking about the whole thing of the ridiculous wish lists that people seem to have. I mean, they could be talking about a wish list for her or just about life in general, you know, saying that you want the badonkadunk while little baby, you know, unrealistic expectations of sexual partners or about just what your life will be like in general. Saying that her wish list is one that is based on just wanting you, wanting to be with this person and wanting a simple, for want of a better word, you know, just quiet life with the driveway, with the basketball hoop and having a couple of kids and just having a normal, comfortable, happy life where you're not having to deal with other people's bullshit and the fame, the celebrity, you know, saying that we ask them to leave us alone and they do. I mean, we saw it with Chapel Roan making very reasonable, understandable assertions about boundaries and well, we saw how the internet reacted, well, some parts of it.
They want a contract with Real Madrid. They want that spring break that was fucking lit, and then that video taken off the internet. They want it all.
Love that too. That
They should have what they want. They deserve what they want. I hope they get what they want. I just want you.
Love that tone as well. Yeah, have those wishes. Have those dreams. good for you. I wish you well, but me, I just want this. I just want you.
Please, God, bring me a best friend who I think is hot. I thought I had
God, I
it
love these
right
lyrics.
once, twice, but I did not. You caught me off my guard. I hope I get what I want. I just want you.
Love that. Oh God, the tone vocally, I haven't said enough. It's brilliant. Shouldn't be too much to ask for. Delicious, delightful, just lovely, lovely tone. All the choices in the production are really enjoyable. I love the effects on the vocal, particularly when we get into the chorus, and the message. Just a really simple, lovely message that centers around the idea of we all want things, we all have dreams, and some of them are very much not based in reality. And her wish list seems equally unrealistic given her status and her, where she sits in the world, but ultimately she just wants to be with this person and to have a normal, simple life where they get to just be together. Yeah. Always love this kind of disco-esque.
Daisy's bare naked, I was distraught. He loves me not. He loves me not.
God, even there, sorry, pausing really early here, but what a great lyric. I just love that. I love the imagery. The daisies lay bare, and I'm distraught. He loves me not, the love me not, and just the idea of the daisy lay bare, and just you can almost picture her staring at the flower, all the petals are gone, and didn't get the outcome she wanted,
A bad sign is all good. I ain't gotta knock on wood. Only that bitch wishing on a falling star. It's you and me.
Oh God, the tone of this is so... I love it.
I ain't got to knock on wood. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. Hypnotize me and open my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs.
Ooh. Nice. Saucy. Again, I love the lyrics. You think they're going one way, and then sometimes she'll just throw in something that makes you go, okay. Yeah. Great. Love it. Very striking, a shift from the kind of message we had in Wishlist, where, literally saying, yeah, you can follow signs, you can be superstitious and say, we'll knock on wood, we'll avoid the cracks, don't walk under the ladders, all that kind of shit. I used to do that a tiny bit, but not anymore. Very much don't care. I mean, I own a black cat. The whole tone and the whole vibe with the dink, 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 boom, boom, just... I always go to this well when I'm describing this kind of sound, but it just feels like a great little 70s disco vibe, and it's just great fun.
Curse on me was broken by your magic wand. Seems to me
yeah.
that you and me make our
Talk about
whole
knock on wood.
life. New heights, manhood, I ain't gotta knock on wood. Only that bitch you wishing on a falling star. Never did me any good. I ain't got to It's you and me forever dancing in the dark. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs.
Yeah, so much fun is being had here. I mean, particularly with tracks like this and with like Father Figure, just the whole vibe in these kinds of tracks is just so playful, and it's the choices musically are brilliant. I'm having such a good time overall, I have to say. Not one track's missed yet for me. I mean, I've definitely had ones that I have connected with a bit more, or I've enjoyed a little bit more, but there's not been a dud so far as I'm concerned. I have enjoyed the experience with everyone.
You thought that it would be okay at first. The situation could be saved, of course. Did your girl boss too close to the sun? Did they catch you having far too much fun? Come with me, when they see us, they'll run. Something wicked this way comes. Good thing I like my friends cancel. I like 'em cooked in Gucci and in Scandal. Like my whiskey sour and poison.
Good drink choice. Yeah.
Welcome to my underworld where it gets quite dark. At least you know exactly who your friends are. They're the ones with matching scars.
I like this idea of, you know, being in a club where you know, it's kind of dark and it's kind of, it might seem on the surface that it's a bad club to be in, but at least you know who your friends are, and we all have the same scars and we have the same experience, and we're in good company because we're all victims, for want of a better word, of just being pariahs, probably for no good reason.
It's easy to love you when you're popular. The optics click, everyone prospers. But one single drop,
God, these are such good lyrics.
roster. Tone deaf and hot, let's fucking off her. Did you make a joke only a man could? Were you just too smug for your own good? Or bring a tiny
God.
violin to a knife fight?
I love this as much as actually romantic.
Tonight. Good thing
I love just the vibe and tone. It's so unambiguous and so confident and it's sassy and yes.
But if you can't be good, then just be better at it. Everyone's got bodies in the attic or took somebody's man. We'll take you by the hand.
Oh, that's it.
Soon you'll learn the art of never getting caught. It's a good thing I like my friends cancel. You know that I like 'em cooked in Gucci and in Scandal.
Jesus, this is so fun. Yeah. Oh, great lyric. Oh.
Exactly who your friends are. You know who we are. We're the ones with matching scars.
That was delicious. I love that. I really love the lyrics and that final, well, 2 choruses essentially. But when we got to the end, broken glass is more sharp. All of the imagery, the poetry in it, it's just flawless. Flawless victory. Beautiful. Sexy, fun, sharp, witty. This is good stuff.
You can call me honey if you want, because I'm the one you want. When anyone called me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive. At the bar and the bitch was telling me to back off, cause a man had looked at me wrong.
Again.
If anyone called me honey, it was standing in the bathroom. White teeth, they were saying that skirt don't fit me, and I cried the whole way home.
Jesus. Storytelling.
Touch my face, redefine all of those blues. Winter green kiss on mine, give it different meaning, cause you mean it when you talk. Honey, I'm home, we could play house, we could bed down, pick me up, who's the baddest in the land, what's the plan? What's the plan?
Nice.
You could be my forever nightstand, honey.
Yeah, I love the production again and the vibe and tone that we have here. Always great little beats and lovely little shifts between verse and chorus. And I like this general idea and this message, because these words, honey, sweetheart, basically, like she says, sweetheart used passive aggressively. Just there's certain nicknames and certain phrases that are used that are often, they're not intended to be anything other than demeaning or degrading in some way, but the right person, somebody calling me, I don't even know, could be honey, could be babe, baby, could be love even, which is, that's a more common one up north here. But reflexive, you know, nicknames that people just give to people, even if they're strangers, can often feel like, that's too familiar, I don't like that, don't chat to me like we're friends, also don't talk down to me with that kind of language. It just takes the right person in the right context to use a word like that, and it just makes you feel completely different. And it, you know, it depends on who's saying it and why they're saying it, which I think is just beautifully communicated here.
I'm the one you want. You give it different meaning, 'cause you mean it when you sweetie, it's yours. Kicking in doors, stick it to the floor. Give me more by the paint in the color of your eyes. And graffiti
That's
my
fun.
whole damn life. And when anyone called me lovely, they were finding ways not to praise me. But you say it like you're in awe of me, and you stay until the morning.
Oh, yeah, see? Such great
When
storytelling.
anyone called me
That's the vibe, that's the tone I meant, yeah. It's not just the words, it's who's saying it and why they're saying it.
But you can call me honey if you want.
Yeah, again, another beautiful slice of her, let's call it genius. Just, you know, her ability, production aside, because that's good. I mean, the production's always fun, it's always interesting, it works. But the stories that she tells and her lyrics and her whole tone and vibe and the way that she performs it's a delight. I'm having such a good time, and already coming to the end. So yeah, let's just hear the title track now and see what's what.
Her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty. They gave her the keys to this city, then they said she didn't do it legitly.
That's interesting
I bought a
word choice.
ticket. She's dancing in her garters and fishnets. I waited by the stage door, packed in with the autograph hounds, barking her name, then glowing like the end of a cigarette. Wow, she came out. I said, you
God, these lyrics are so
live in
good.
my dream. Then she said to me,
What?
Hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never ever gonna wait. The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never gonna wanna.
Giving me Clara Bow vibes. I'm sure other songs that I'm just not thinking of right now, but the cautionary tale of you know, her character going up to this Kitty, the, you know, glamorous showgirl who inspires her and excites her, and, you know, getting the very forthright message of, you don't want any of this. Way back in the day, early days of celebrity culture, probably wasn't appreciated in the same way. But yeah, I think we know now that it's at best a double-edged sword.
So she waited by the stage door, asked the club promoter arrive. She said, I'd sell my soul to have a taste of a magnificent life. It's all mine. But that's not what showgirls get. They leave us for dead. Hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet.
I love that sound.
You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. I took her pearls of wisdom, hung them from my neck. I paid my dues with every bruise, I knew what to expect. Do you wanna take a skate on the ice inside my veins? They ripped me off like false lashes and then threw me away.
Ooh, I
And
like this
all
delivery.
the headshots on the walls of the dance hall are of the bitches who wish I'd hurry up and die. But I'm immortal now, baby dolls. I couldn't if I tried.
Oh, the
So
tone of
I
this.
say, thank you for the lovely bouquet. I'm married
yeah.
to the hustle,
Full
and
circle,
now
love
I
it.
know the life of a showgirl, babe. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you for an unforgettable night. We will see you next time. Give it up for the band. The dancers. And of course, Sabrina. I love you, Taylor.
Hang on a second. How did I not know? I was just going to comment on how this tone and the singing, it wasn't labelled or mentioned in the title on this version that I'm looking at. Sabrina was on this track and I didn't even realise. Oh, I'm so deeply embarrassed. Oh well, whatever. Okay, let me gather my actual thoughts about the track quickly. Obviously, that was a beautiful collaboration to the point where I didn't pick up on it. I'm sorry, I just didn't. I definitely recognised a tone of voice that wasn't 100% Taylor. So I was confused, but I just didn't say anything. And then, yeah. The storytelling, the song itself, brilliant. Fantastic. Love the whole message of it, and just a really great closer, actually. Tonally and lyrically, everything about it was just a brilliant closer. I just need to shake off the embarrassment of the fact that I did not realise that it featured Sabrina. Okay. The embarrassment at the end aside, gonna just move along from that right now. Wow, what a great experience. I'm really glad that this had, like I say, the overall vibe and tone and message and everything about it was really positive, even at times where it felt sadder or more melancholic, or just had an edge to it that felt not happy, not positive. There's still this overriding theme and sense of hopefulness, and like she's entering a phase in her life and in her career maybe where she is just more willing to be optimistic, and whether it's just through her current relationship or just whatever it might be, she's not in some of the modes and some of the dwelling on bad relationships, and even when she's in the past talked about the effects of fame, etc. She's often come at it with humour and with just and bite, but also with some sadness too. But here we get all of that, but with just more hopeful. It just feels more defiant and more hopeful and more happy, and it's really lovely to hear. I really enjoyed every track. I definitely had one or two favourites. You might have noticed, but this is just great. This was a great album. I'll say that much. This is definitely not This isn't a dip or a dud. This is not anything not to be excited and happy about. I think it's a very upbeat, fun, witty, good time to be had here. Also, easier to get through in the terms of just 12 tracks. Getting through a really enjoyable Taylor experience in under an hour it's nice. Frankly, it's nice to be able to, and tracks that were some tracks were less than 3 minutes long. Just an overall positive, pleasant, good experience with several tracks that I have to listen to anyway when I edit or revisit these things, but there's one or two there that are going on a playlist pretty much immediately. So yeah, there we go. Thanks for stopping by as always, guys. Please let me know what you thought. How does this rank with you amongst our other albums? What were your standout tracks? Just generally, what did you think of it? I have to imagine anybody who is either die-hard Swiftie or just even a casual fan of hers, I don't think they're going to find much here to find fault with. But if you do, whatever your opinion is, I'd like to know. Please let me know. Feed the algorithm with a comment. Give it a like if you liked it. But yeah. Goodbye forever.